Hey VIPs, great to see you. Well, see you, right? So I sent out some instructions on how to do a really pretty gift wrap in the newsletter, and I figured why not do a video of a couple of different gift wraps that I'm doing this year with some of the bundles and things that I've put together for our personal shopper service. It's getting a little bit late, so if that was something that you wanted, you probably want to make those orders immediately. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and show you what I'm doing so that if you want to make some extra special gift wraps this year, then you'll be able to do that. So anyway, hang with me. Hello! I changed hats. So, first gift wrap I'm going to do is the one from the newsletter. And of course, if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, go ahead and subscribe. You can do that by clicking on the link below. Okay, let's get started. So, that is actually some G&H hand lotion that I'm giving to a friend. So, first things first, you're gonna take craft paper. And if you're like me, you're like, what the heck is craft paper? It's just this like cardboard looking paper. And you're like, okay, well that's kind of boring. No worries. If I can get the tape off of it, we can move forward. And I can show you, it'll be so pretty. So, you need enough craft paper to wrap whatever it is you're wrapping. I'm also giving this calendar out to a buddy of mine, and you know, because we partner with Franklin Planner, and I feel like a planner, a calendar is like a great gift because it's useful, and if it's something as bright and wonderful as this, see? Anytime somebody pulls it out, they'll be like, oh, just bring the sunshine into my day. That's my goal. So, here we go. This is way more than enough, so I'm actually gonna cut this in half just because I don't want a ton of extra craft paper. I honestly used to call this cardboard paper. Whatever, cardboard paper, craft paper. So you're gonna wrap it like you usually would. You know, the old school wrap. And actually, I just ran out of my double-sided tape. I would usually use double-sided tape because it's easier. But today I'm using regular gift wrap tape that comes out clear. Great, we are now wrapped. Now we're gonna take cellophane, which I love. You just wanna cut a piece that's, ew, it stinks. A piece large enough for your gift. And you want to, so now that you know the size, what you're gonna do is you can put confetti or glitter. I do have glitter because I make my glitter cups. So, here it is. I got this guy here, and I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of gold just because, you know, everything's better with some gold in it. Also, guys, this is kind of a no-brainer, but I'm not following the rules. Always wrap a hard surface. It's easier. But I'm in the living room. I have so much stuff on all the tables because the best surface for me right now. So, if you take note, I haven't finished wrapping yet, but here's our glitter. And then, you know what would be really cool is to like bunch up the ends like this, and like tie it, and then it looks like you've got a giant candy. That'd be adorable. Okay, so we're not doing that. Taking these awesome little bells, and if you notice, they say, oops, oh, no. Yes, they say to and from on them. And so basically, you can write, you know, to whoever, from yourself, and I'm just gonna stick that in here. All right, and let that be a really adorable ornamentation on the top. Would you not love to receive this? I would. Somebody give this to me. So next, this adorable planner that I was talking about. Because of the look of this particular wrap that I'm doing, you do need a longer piece of wrapping paper. Okay. So, and I do this with actually clothes, and you can do it with notebooks. Like, for example, actually, you know what? Just for the sake of showing things off, I don't put my clothes away, so I have a shirt right here. So, you know, the way that they fold in the stores. That, and then in half. Same thing. And that would be how I opened it up. So, I'll show you how it's going to look, but, you know, something like a nice shirt, or like if you got somebody PJs or something, this wrap would be good for something like that. Maybe if you didn't have the box that it came with or whatever. Make sense? Cool. So, this one actually has two colors. So, I've got two pieces here. The red on the inside, the gold on the outside. Doesn't really matter which one you do. I guess it only matters what you care about. So, where's my tape? Here you are. And this one doesn't matter as much because about the kind of tape that you use, because for the most part it's going to be hidden, which is why I love this particular one. So, but before I got hip to the game of double-sided tape, I would, you know, have to figure out, well, what's a good spot to put it, or make sure that I got the perfectly crystal clear, whatever, you know, gift wrap tape. So, I like gift wraps where I don't have to worry about where the tape's gonna go. Alright. So, got our notebook here. Remember how I was talking about flat surfaces? Yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff under here. So you've taped them together, right? Now all you want to do is just make sure that that side that you taped is folded down so that it's even. So, all I did was fold this down and fold it over onto the notebook. And this would be the perfect spot for some double-sided tape here. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and pop it right on here, onto the notebook. Of course, if it's a piece of paper or something where tape would pull, you know, some layer of it off, don't do that. I'd look at a different technique. So here we go. I've seen people like on the opposite side, like mark this out where you're crimping. I've got time to make things look pretty, but I don't have time for that. So one crimp, right? And then we go for the next crimp, which would be a little bit past the first one. This is crimp number 2. All right. And guess what? Crimp number 3. Sometimes I do a 4th crimp, and I do have room to be able to. So often when I do with the double-sided tape, I would pop some here, push it down, put a little bit under this one, press it down, and a little bit under this one, and press it down. So let's continue and do our last crimp here, right on the end. And then all we're doing is tucking that bottom part right under. So, now here's what we do. Because we didn't have the double-sided tape on the outs for the outside, I'm going to go ahead and lay it across the inside. All right. One of 2 ways. Well, one of even 3 ways. What I've done in the past is I've cut off some of the excess, folded it up, which creates a pocket right here. So you could stick a little card in there in the front. Essentially, you'd fold it up, cut off the excess, and there's a spot for a card right there, which is adorable. You can also even, same thing on the back, fold it back, cut it off, pop the card on that side if you wanted to. Today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold in the bottom, sort of like a regular 3, fold hold a regular box. So that's what we're doing here. This is the end of my notebook. So I'm gonna cut part of that here. So I feel like this is adorable, and it's cute to break up the front. So that's going on there. Alright. So that's my fan gift wrap. You could even put like a flower or a rose or something in here. I've got the cranberries just because it's Christmas. And finally, so some of you know that I started making my own wine this year. A friend of mine, one of my faves, gave me like 10 or 15 pounds of muscadine grapes back in maybe September or something. I think it was August or September. And I don't really like muscadine grapes. I tried them. I tried to like them. I didn't. But you know what grapes do really well? They make wine. So I decided I was gonna go ahead and try my hand at wine. So anyways, giving out a couple of these for Christmas. My dad's a big wine drinker. I've got some friends who've been waiting to try it. So how would you wrap if you're giving someone a bottle of wine or whatever kind of alcohol, or something oddly shaped, kind of roundish but oddly shaped? How to wrap it. There's two ways you could do it. You could just roll it up, pinch the top, and then put your pretty stuff around it. I don't want it to be able to stand. Tighter the inside, the neater the outside. Now this one is going to wrap around. You see the uneven sort of cut lines. So the way that I get rid of that is I just fold it front, because remember we've got that craft paper on the inside, and this paper looks more fun. So we don't want it too long and tall. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you are enjoying our newsletter. This is the first month, and I'm really proud of it. It was great. I liked it. Hope you did too. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and get yourself registered to receive our once monthly newsletter. That'll be how I'm letting people know maybe new products that are coming out, giving you some tips and tricks when it comes to makeup or gift wrap or hairstyles. Happy New Year!